One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
अरे रेना कोई गलो आवर
देखो नहीं
उतार रे
तो सामने सामने बहुत सामने
क्यों मरते हो इतना क्यों मरते हो
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
I find
Need a drop.
आगे जाओ यार
রয়েছে
বুমটা আছে
Cage triggered.
ওয়ান ট্যাপ দেয় এটা
Cage triggered.
वैंडल उठा नाइस मार
Now.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Spike planted.
মাদার চোদে
মার্ক করে দিয়েছি আমি
পাল ছেড়ে
One enemy remaining.
ब्लाइंड देके डिफ देना
ब्लाइंड से आधा कर देना वाओ यू आर गुड
हारे कर
Don't insult me.
नेवर
Clutch.
नेवर
My heart's racing.
My heart is
Rain,
racing,
jeez. Leave some for the rest of us. Or don't. I'm sorry.
स्किन है क्या सो आपके पास स्किन है क्या
पिक करेगा
लोहे का स्किन है आपके पास ये देखो मेरे पास है देखो मेरे को देखो आपको चाहिए ये करो देखिए तो आगे जाबे ना तो आगे के लिए मोर बेमाना है आप ऑलवेज এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে ক্লিক করবে এতে মারা কনফার্ম মারাই কোনো কথা হবে না
এতে প্ল্যান্ট করে স্বাগত করবে বে
ঢোকে না মারা এখনো ঢোকে না
Get out of my way. Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Cage triggered.
Here.
Where is everyone hiding?
You want to play? Let's play.
Only I could see you hide. Don't worry.
Last player standing.
তুই সামনে ছিলি
মারা আমি হেডশট মেরেছি চেম্বার থেকে
अबे यार আমি ওটা পিক নিয়েছিলাম ওটাকে
Heads until we're home, yes?
Need a drop. Thanks.
সামনে ছিলিস আমার
আরে ওটা চলে এসেছি আমি ফট করে
I need this. My thanks.
বানাতে
হ্যালো জেট এখানে লাফ মারছে এখানে এই এইখানটায়
আমি দেখেছি মারা ওটা নাইফ নিয়ে ছুটে আইছে মারা
Oh, this is a nice
হাফ
spot.
করে খেয়েছো
That goes there.
আর এখান থেকে চেম্বারটাকে পিক দিলাম সালা আমার মুখের সামনে
Need a drop.
Yes, this should do.
Thanks.
এলে ব্রো এলে
কি বলছে ও? জেড রাইট কোথায় বে?
আর মারি আর কি করছে মারা
ঠিক আছে মারুক আল্টি বাল্টি করুক যাইছে
মেরে দিয়েছে
Reload.
আবে
হ্যাঁ হেডশট
Spike planted.
My eyes are down.
এটা কি মারলো?
ক্লোজ রেনা ক্লোজ মুসা কামড়াচ্ছে
কি মারে এরা?
Last player standing.
দাঁড়িয়ে থাক কেউ
Tripwire
আসবে না।
destroyed.
बड़ा कॉम्पिटिटिव खेल ये कॉम्पी है क्या
আমার ব্যান কম্পিতে
कॉम्पी की तरह क्यों खेल रहे हैं
কম্পিতে আমার ব্যান
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
শালা এটা কি মারলো আমাকে?
I need this.
भाई दे मेरे को
কি
My
বাচ্চা
thanks. Weapon here.
Come into the unknown. Revealing area.
शॉट
সুয়ের দিয়ে মেরে চলে গেল
रेना क्या देख रहे हो
Blasting.
ওপরে এ দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছে পাশে রেনা দাঁড়িয়ে রয়েছে সুয়ের দিয়ে আসলো মেরে চলে গেল यार
गोरे
Last player standing.
জানিতে বাস সব হয়ে গেছে বাস
Found you.
Spike planted.
রেনা আসছে দেখুন
पीछे वाला आ जाएगा
Put down.
नाइस
আরে নাইস কভার ছিল
Enemy
ওখানে
remaining.
কভার
Where
কভার
is
দেবে না।
everyone hiding?
ये इसको टैग किया है मैं
This is no problem.
नाइस ब्रो भाई खेल दिया नाइस ट्राई नाइस
কি বলবো ভাই একদিকে দেখতে যদি কভার না দেয় আমি কি করব
देखलाम मारा रेना দাঁড়িয়ে আছে তো দেখলাম रेना দাঁড়িয়ে আছে মারতেই পারলো না
মাথা গরম হয়ে যায়
This goes here. That goes there. Yes, this should do. We will reveal their secret. This goes here.
Revealing area.
देते आगे ए सीधा
नाइस वन
तेरा फुल दिच्छे मारा
Blinding.
My camera is destroyed.
তুই বিতে থাক
Spike
বিতে।
planted.
ও বাবা
Die.
Last player standing.
শট
एक अंदर बैठा है
হুক্কা
हुक्का
আছে,
में।
একটা হুক্কা
Right
আছে,
side
আর একটা সাইড আছে।
Blocking sight.
Watch this. Come on.
One enemy
হুক্কা
remaining.
হুক্কা হুক্কা
ये अंदर बैठा है लास्ट वाला।
Come on, show yours.
ড্যাশমেন্ট ঢোকো। ওই তো রাইট শীশ লিভ দা
This is nothing.
fucking go man, let's fucking go.
Clutch.
Let's
The enemy
go,
only looks
Chacha on fire.
Their
Let's
hearts
fucking
tell
go.
me
I need this.
পাইলাম না
My
বাবা
thanks.
রে বাবা
Need a drop.
ইয়ারে বাবা
तो वह भाई दियो।
এই বাটনগুলো হয়ে ভালো সুবিধা হয়েছে আমার।
হ্যাঁ
Oh,
এটা
this is
স্যাক
a
স্যাক
nice
বেরিয়ে
spot.
গেল।
Yes, this should do. That goes
खुद भी
there.
गन खरीद लो, सोवा पैसा है तेरे पास।
Oh, this is a nice spot.
দেখে পা আমি নোট ছিল আমার
আরে সব লাশ হয়ে গেছে ভাই।
ওকে বাড়াই কেন আজ বাবা ছোট
এতে রেনা আছে।
টাপলি দাও
এটা দেবো কি করে, দেখতে তো পেতে হবে।
আর আসে না না আসবে না
সব ভেতরে ভেতরে এটাই।
হুক্কা
হুকা না
You are, you are.
এখানে। হ্যাঁ ঢুকবি না দাঁড়া।
One enemy remaining.
Remove.
নাইস, ওটা ভেতরে।
বুঝতে পেরেছি
30 seconds left.
ভেতরে ভেতরে ভেতরে
ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
अंदर है, जेट अंदर है। उस तरफ से जाते। बे जेट उस तरफ से जाना।
Aw, thought to try harder.
তোর 15 দিলে
তো বকে কেন মালগুলো, আমি তো বুঝি না।
Cage trigger.
One step closer.
এক সাইডটা ব্লক করব, তারপর তো অন্য সাইড দিয়ে যাব।
What skin you want? तो what skin you need? आपका नहीं है ब्रो, पहली बार। एंटर फाइंडर। शेरिफ का चाहिए क्या?
शेरिफ स्किन नहीं आया।
বালান দিতে
This goes here. That goes there. Yes, this should do.
বাবা চো বাবা মাতু
আছে আছে
না না
হুকাতে আওয়াজ পেলাম।
ই ওই সাউন্ড থাকবে এখানে এখানে
Here.
উপরে।
शेरिफ से क्यों कर लिया?
Cage trigger.
কে রে মারছে?
আসছে লং লং কেজে লং
আরে
কেজে রেনা কেজে লং রেনা কেজে লং
Shot down.
Cage trigger.
Enemy spotted.
কি করেছে
Begins.
এ যাবে এ প্ল্যান্টিং হচ্ছে। ও তুই এ চলে গেছিস।
Thirty seconds left. Last player standing.
ভেতরে পিস্তল দিয়ে চুলকোতে গেছিল।
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
নাইস
অপ আছে না ব্রো ইউ অল অফ
ই ওয়ালা। হ্যাঁ
ল্যাম্পস ল্যাম্প
अंदर अंदर भीतर आप
Fish bro. Oh nice.
Stay
So good.
alive. I want their life, not yours.
अबे क्या
ये
क्या
इसको दे दे गलती से।
Bro Vandal का skin देना bro.
Need a drop. Thank you.
सोवा गन दे दे उसको।
अरे दे भाई
उसको Vandal skin दो फिर देगा बोल रहा है.
मेरे को बाय दो।
भाई दो.
जेट बाय दे।
This goes here. Oh, this is a nice spot.
You want to play? Let's play.
ये थे. गुच्छे मालूम नहीं गुच्छे.
Get out of my way!
अरे वो बॉल ये जाओ ना कुछ
नहीं बीते किच्छु नहीं. बीते किच्छु नहीं.
ये चले
Spike planted.
हाँ भाई प्लांट होगा.
ভাই রে শট মিস করেছি হেভেনে রয়েছে
Enemy spotted.
You
A.
should run.
দুটো হেভেনে ইজি চল
Last player standing.
আহা
Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap.
I need this.
तो मेरे को ऑफ देना सोवा.
It's gone.
मेरे को देना.
वैंडल चला
My thanks.
Thank you वो.
Need a drop.
वैंडल चला হবে না আমার ফ্যান্টম চালাই ভিক্টর কি চালাবো এরিস চালাই बाहर में जाए
That goes there. This goes here.
spam
Reyna killed.
बार
কেবে
Enemy spotted B.
এখানে রয়েছে
Cage trigger.
দাঁড়া আমি চুপিসারে ঢুকছি আমি টিপি করে দিই ঢুকবো টিপি ঢুকবো আমি
रुको
Shock dart.
বাহ পিক নিয়ে বসে রয়েছে ভেতরে শুয়ে রে
Last player standing.
पूरे বসে আছে.
এ মরলো
30 seconds left.
भाई ये
Switching
कॉम्पी चल रहा है.
sides.
माँ
Because we are
कसम
together.
भिक्षुक कॉम्पी चल रही
Don't
है.
forget that.
कंपनी नहीं है अनरेटेड है।
भाई
Undead
लग रहा है कॉम्पिटिटिव भिक्षुक. ऐसे खेल रहे हैं वो लोग. रोटेट मार रहे हैं भिक्षुक. उधर जा रहे हैं इधर जा रहे हैं उधर ट्रैप इधर भिक्षुक.
कॉम्पी नहीं है कॉम्पी नहीं
Oh, this
है
is a nice spot.
टाइप
तो मैंने जस्ट अभी वैलोरेंट पे इंस्टॉल किया ब्रो.
मैंने भी आज ही किया 1 घंटे पहले।
Yes, this should do.
Stay safe.
तुम्हारा पिक नीचे चला. फुल करो.
Camera taken out.
दारा
हुक्का जेड़ा
ढुके जा
है ना. जो ना तुम्हारा. बेरी की चाहिए.
আমিও বেরিয়ে গেছি
Need healing.
এখানে রয়েছে
Here.
Reloading.
Reloading.
মইশ না
हम
standing. Spike down A.
चले लेके तुम्हें
30 seconds left.
এই লাভ নিছো বুঝতে পেরে গেল তুমি পারে আছো
ঠিক আছে এমনি বা কত ইস্যু হবে সেভি তো নয় মারবো নয় গেজি করবো
ক্লাচ বানা ক্লাচ ওই ব্যাক করতে পেলে না
আওয়াজ পেয়েছিলাম আওয়াজ পেয়েছিলাম
কোথায় ছিল
Just let them try to catch me.
One tap, this is one tap.
যে কালকে যে ম্যাচে তুমি ছেড়ে চলে গেলে বুঝলে ম্যাচটাতে মানে সেটাই স্কিল করেছি
কতগুলো
43টা
এখানে রয়েছে
Enemy here.
আবে আমি চাকু নিয়ে দৌড়াচ্ছি এতে সব
Spike down B.
Good done.
রেনা বেট করছে কি সুন্দর
I have retrieved the spike.
কেজি আছে শুধু ভেতরে কেজি আছে আর কেউ না
Turret B. Reload.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
এবি বেট করছে
Look your enemy. It helps with accuracy.
চার্জ নিয়ে খেলবো
Reloading.
बना दे सजा दे बना दे
স্পাইক জাজ করবো ঢোক জাজ করবো
आज तक क्या होगा
Let's go.
रीच अपना आंटी फंटी कुछ है क्या काम लगाओ और पीते
Lock in sight.
ठीक है ऊपर चले जाओ ऊपर चले जाओ अच्छा ड्रिफ्ट ऊपर चले जाओ
Planted the spike.
ওরা চলে তো এসছে কিন্তু আমার কাছে জাজ
No more targets left. Cage triggered. Caught one.
কোথায় বে
Last player standing.
জাজ আমার কাছে
Found you. Buried. Drain a kill.
One enemy
আরে
remaining.
নাইস
5.
এস
Where
চলে
is everyone hiding?
रिलोड कर ले
এস ভাই এস
Fuck, man.
And I can cage triggered.
They think they're so secure.
এ ভাই বাই দে প্রচুর টাকা কার কাছে প্রচুর টাকা কার কাছে টাকা নেই এটা হবে না এটা
बाहर चाओ
হবে
For you, Herman.
তো শর্ট লাইন অফ ফায়ারে চলে এসেছে
बड़ा दूसरे लाइन अप है रे चुआ
ওটাই তো বলছি ঠিক আছে মাটা
Shot down.
There.
No more targets left.
Yikes. Here.
Cutting their way.
Cage triggered.
Enemy spotted A.
আরে জেট এখানে ক্যাম্প করছে বে।
Tripwire destroyed.
ঘুরেই জেট।
Last player standing.
ভাই কি ক্যাম্প করছে মালটা?
Tripwire destroyed.
ও এমনি ওটা ভেঙে দিয়েছে। আসছে।
Planted the spike.
एक पीछे से एक
Camera team out.
अबे ढुके।
One enemy remaining.
You forget. I always play high stakes.
যা ক্যাম্প করছে মালটা।
Act on my intel. Don't give
তাড়াতাড়ি
them
শেষ
time
কর
to
এটা আবার
reposition.
নেক্সট শুতে যাবে 12টায়। আর 12টা বাজলে নেট শেষ।
নেট শেষ? আজ নেট শেষ তোমার?
হ্যাঁ।
পারবে না?
আর না। টাকা নেই।
বলেন না।
Come on, spike.
अरे स्पाइक गया तेल लेना छोड़ दे।
Here.
I will find you.
गया तेल लेना छोड़ दे।
You want to play? Let's play.
Reloading.
কি করবে?
Enemy kill.
और কি চা?
ভয় পায় নাকি?
জর্ড মারা জর্ড।
Shock dart.
Block the sight.
যে প্ল্যান দে।
জান।
You should
अरे
run.
টিপিক্যাল क्या
Last player standing.
দেখো আরে ডিপ হচ্ছে
ডিপ হচ্ছে আমি যাবো কি করে?
মারো মারো স্প্যাশ যাও যাও ওই যে দেখা যাচ্ছে
One enemy remaining.
ফিশ তুই মারতে পারতি না
टाइमिंग खराब
They will scurry. And then they will die.
ও তো ভেতরে কে প্ল্যান্ট দেয় ভাই?
আওয়াজ তো বেরিয়েছে রেনা ভ্যান্ডাল স্কিন দে না
সামনে ওপেনে প্ল্যান্ট দেবে।
Thank you.
अरे स्पाइक नहीं आई।
डर बाल स्पाइक
और रुक।
लेट कर दी
Shock dart.
ठीक है आगे टीपी तैयार ये भीतर आ
Enemy spotted.
गॉड
Enemy spotted A.
Get out of my way.
Quiet now.
Spike down A.
Reloading.
अरे घरे अल्टी कर ब्रिज अल्टी कर दे हां चुदा
Reloading.
घुसो सब अंदर है
Our spike carrier is dead.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted.
गया राउंड पे गया सोवा का नेट नहीं है जेट नहीं मर रहा सोवा का नेट नहीं है
What's this?
Last player standing.
अबे यार ये
गया बाय बाय गाइस
তুমি বাড়ি বেরোচ্ছ কেন মারা তুমি জানো তো ওখানে আছো
এই তো তেরা নেট से
30 seconds left.
अबे मार दे भाई मार दे।
Wind. Show me where to go.
प्रो शरीफ का स्किन देना
Need a drop. Thank you.
मैं भी ये राउंड से
बाप रे बाप थैंक यू इधर बी जाएंगे हम लोग
मैं बंदूक समेत ফেলে দিলাম।
This goes here.
Behind me.
পড়ে থাক স্পাইক এখানে ছেড়ে দে।
না বড়া তুমি করে আনবো তো यार बाड़ा
Spike down B.
Fire in the hole.
भोसड़ी के ब्रीच क्यों रिवील दिया कैप कर रहा था
यार
बाइक को था है
ब्रो ड्रोन कर सोमा ड्रोन कर ओका ओका सामने आ जा
Last player standing.
आगे बॉल
ड्रोन यू नो ड्रोन
तो बस सॉकडेट मार अपने पैर पे
30 seconds left.
अबे की कर रहे हो
हां एमबॉट
Revealing area.
अबे स्पाइक उठा
I
निकल
have the
ले
spike.
शॉट मार रहा है रे
ये आगे যদি বলতি ভেতরে
বলছি বড়া আমি তো
ওই শালা।
আমি তো বড় শোভা দিচ্ছিলাম বোকাচোদা মদ খেয়ে চলছে নড়ছে
I need this.
রেন্ডা ভ্যান্ডা
এ ভেন্ডার স্কিন দে তো আমার লাগবে দে তো
Need a drop. Thank you.
স্কিন দে স্কিন দে
পয়সা আছে বানা দেখি দাঁড়া হ্যাঁ বানা
আচ্ছা,
পয়সা
I need this. My thanks.
আমি স্কিন
You're
ওরা
not
অফ
better
দে
than me.
স্কিন দিয়ে খেলবো বেশি মারতে পারবো
होल्ड कर ब्रिज होल्ड कर
Grounded.
এইভাবে কভার দিতে হয়
Everyone hiding.
बाल 30 स्पीड
ঠিক আছে এইভাবে নে ভাই
Spike down A.
দেখ আলটিমেটলি মরলে আর উপরে মার
Reloading.
প্ল্যান দে একটা রাউন্ড পেয়ে সোবা নেশা কর
Cutting their vision. Still in sight.
আর টিএইচপি বাঁচিয়ে তো দিয়েছি अबे बैकस्टैप
Spike down A.
सोवा क्या कर रहा है
Why this?
Last player standing.
नहीं भाई किसको मारूं मैं होगा गया ऑफलाइन
শো অফলাইন কোথায় বসে আছে আমি মার্ক করলে এই নড়ছে এসে নড়ছে
Gone.
লল निकल गया
I am the hunter.
30 seconds left.
तो एक क्लच कर ले एक क्लच
Match point.
Remember,
Match
like
point,
the prince
top
from
of
your
the
I
gun.
need a drop.
It's just good crime scene etiquette.
रेना के बोलना स्किन देता है बाई दिच्छी
रेना बाहिन भाई ये मेरे को गेम ग्लिच नजर आ रहा है ब्रीच का अल्टी जा नजर आ रहा है मेरे को किधर भी जा रहा है ब्रीच
Right there. Enemy spotted.
okay.
Blocking sight.
কোথায়
Reloading.
Cage triggered. No more charges left.
ঢোক সালা সব ঢোক
Begins.
ঢোক সালা
Tripwire destroyed.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining.
ए टाइम आउट
प्लांट दो
प्लांट कर
साइफर तुम्हारा बियाह हो गया है
Enemy spotted.
जो तेरे को करना है क्या How did you miss
Planted.
ऊपर है
तारा होल्ड कर
Cage triggered.
कोने
लॉबी में काफी यार लॉबी से
স্কিনটা ভালো না এটা ভালো তারাটা নিয়ে চলে
If they try something, I'll see it.
अरे हम कांप रहे हैं भाई हमारा ब्याह नहीं हुआ इसलिए हम कांप रहे हैं अपने में लगी
না ভ্যান্ডাল 22 খানা কিল দেখছিস তো ভ্যান্ডাল তিনওয়ালা ভ্যান্ডাল এমনি না
इवेंटल चल रहा है स्किन चल रहा
বাড়া
Reloading.
ইনফিন চলবে না
भाई
जा मर
चोरी
गया
ना करो जीतेंगे
सब मर के
You want to
सब-
play? Let's play.
Raise there.
नाइस जा ऑफ कर जा
ऑफ कर हेवन में
जा नीचे कवर दी दो हेवन ऑफ कर
तू कूद ले भाई तू पहले कूद शॉट
नाइस कवर दियो
Planted.
Enemy spotted.
Last player standing.
Mother chode back.
अबे
Get out of my way.
दिगाले लागलो अरे थ्रो कर लो ना चलो 22 कर
Defenders win.
হয়ে গেছে আমার বড় বাজলে নেট শেষ হয়ে যাবে এমনি তো চল গেলাম টাটা
টাটা এ সিনেমা নামিয়ে রাখো বানা গোটা কথা
কে সিনেমা না আমার গেম নামানো দরকার ছিল এখন গেম নামবে না
হবে বানা 20 মিনিট বাকি আছে তাও বানা
ও কাল বন্ধুর বাড়ি গিয়ে নামি নাও
হ্যাঁ
সিনেমা বন্ধুর বাড়ি গিয়ে নামাবো
কি বলছো
বন্ধুর বাড়ি গিয়ে নামাবো
আয় আয় হায়
হ্যাঁ পাশে একটুখানি আগিয়ে গেলেই ওয়াইফাই কানেক্ট হয়ে যাবে আমার
আয় হায়
চলো বাই বাই
মজা ঠিক আছে চলো গুড নাইট কবে আসছো তাহলে
Just did in this map.
El Diablo's lair.
I don't know, y'all. Breach not being able to breach, that kind of gave me chills.
I mean,
It's scaring me. Anyway, you know what else was scary?
What?
You gonna like this transition
Oh,
here?
here we go.
Optic! Oh my gosh.
Yep, no,
that
you
just
nailed that
hits
one.
you. I know, right? Okay, well, to be honest though, like that first half, I was like, oh my gosh, it's back and forth, but they just seem to gain so much.
Can a man piss in peace?
I mean, man, first half, we might see a much closer battle from Xerxia there going into the second. I thought they would pull something out of their sleeves. Why not? I mean, this is their map pick. We
100%.
cannot understate that by any means. And it just sort of seemed like Surf couldn't find the space he was looking for. I don't know how many missed op shots I saw from Surf, but Optic, every time they took an advantage, it was clear to me that someone from the back line, Sushi Boy's been the MVP.
What I teach her more, I put her in the pen because she's crate training right now. That's how you crate train a dog.
That is a lot.
They've also talked about how he is really a crucial element in a lot of their set plays, but I felt like Optic showcased more today in terms of the depth of what their strat book had to showcase. And it's not necessarily about all of the tiny bits and pieces, but just in a general sense, who was setting the tempo. And I agree with Pansy and Hypok, it was Optic here. And especially, it felt like they were really setting the tempo on their
she started
defense
freaking
side,
out because
but we didn't
she
see
lost
the same from Xerxia
line
when
of
the
sight of
sides
me.
flipped. Xerxia didn't really have that aggression that we saw
She'll
from
whine for
Victor.
like a little bit,
Both
but
these
then
players looked sick.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
The thing is, you
Sideshow,
don't
Victor's
want to-
ears were burning. He's like, I gotta
you don't want to let the dog out if they are whining profusely unless they have to go to
And Victor played
go potty.
phenomenally, right? He had so many set plays built
they go
around
potty
him. I love
earlier
that they
on,
had him out on the
so
neon. I think that
we're
just
chilling.
worked fantastically.
But if you do
And
let
so
them
many
out
of
when they're
these
like
plays
whining
are
like
being set
that,
up by the
then
duo of him and FNS too.
it basically tells them, oh, it's okay to do that, and I'll be let out when I do that. And so anytime they get put into the crate, then they think they can whine. But they should try to you try to give them like the crate, like you try to tell them it's like their like little house.
Not only try and lead a team, but also improve his individual performance as he did so. The things that he did around this map showed me that this was the wrong map to pick against Optic, because not only was Ye popping off, and there's a few maps where we will say that Ye is the leading man, but every single player of Optic knew where they needed to be, they knew what their job was, and when there was a little bit of mistakes dropped around the map, littered around the map from Xerxia, FNS smelt it out and he went, you know what, I can actually lurk my way in here, I can make this kind of impact myself, and he didn't have to lead on being the one that sets up others, he set himself up multiple times all by himself. So Optic, oh man, I didn't realize this would be their playground, but all of a sudden it becomes.
Well, Josh, you were saying something about Pansy commenting on Optic's play, and I think she said something like, it wasn't that Xerxia was unprepared or playing poorly.
You just want the dog. You want the dog to be in the crate throughout the day. You don't want to like only let the dog be in the crate at night, or like only in the morning. You want to like kind of space it out in between. So you like.
But they really felt like it was all in their own heads.
You put the dog in the crate
to be able to change
like
the time
morning, afternoon.
And some part of this is going to be very different feeling just anyway,
like
because
bedtime.
your map pool looks really
so
different.
They just associate like the crate as like relaxed time, and like you're relaxing relaxes them because they know that it's their little space that they have to themselves.
One of the big things about these big players, big teams, is that they're able to have success across a really deep pool.
Yeah, okay, so yay, it's time for our aim lab shoot around. Do you guys get that?
No, I don't get
it's
it.
Yay.
I don't get it.
You don't?
No, I don't get
Okay, well, his name's Yay.
Oh, I see.
Is it all making sense now?
No, you see, I'm really tight with the pro players, so I always call them by their first names. You know?
Stop it.
I'm cool like that.
Oh, do you use Yays? You know, look at the bottom. You can scan the QR there. Do you use his crosshair as well? Are you that close?
I actually, what I like to do is I scan all of these QR codes and lay them on top of each other, and I play with like 10 different crosshairs at once. It's just a big block in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, no, we fucked up when we're trying Kuro. Kuro is...
It's perfect. It's an immediate
Kuro is
mental
not
defense.
crate trained.
Undoubtedly why you
He will
shots.
fucking...
That has to be it.
He will
Okay,
start a
I do
war
wanna
if
talk about map
he's
2 a little bit here.
in a crate. Like, he will scream, yell, bark, howl, anything. He'll make as much noise as possible.
No. This is actually really important.
It's because Kaide and I didn't
map number 2. We've already
put him in
prefaced
crates
this.
early
You know,
on.
Haven on your screen right
But
now is being
he's
the
like,
exact map
he's pretty
upon
good
which
where
Optic was knocked out of the last.
he doesn't need a
encounter.
crate at the
Knocked
moment
out.
because he has his bed. He'll sleep in his bed. And whenever he needs to go to the washroom or stuff, he'll always ring the bell because we have a bell on our door. I was thinking about just getting like a doggy door,
kind of a bit up in the air. Both teams
and then he can just go out whenever.
that well in their most recent matches.
But yeah, he's a really free dog. Like we don't really have to worry about him like peeing inside,
This is a map
unless
where
it's
both teams should be fairly happy, and I think you could say that for the rest of the maps.
we leave him
When
for
we
a
get onto set
long
two, both
period of
teams look
time,
pretty
and
decent
then
there. I don't know about you, Jess,
then he has the
but I think a lot
opportunity
of
to
this
pee
comes
because
down
he's
to,
like, I
again,
really have to go.
The Victor Neon and what the kind of plays that they have around that.
But like
Because
I'll
they
leave
look really
Kuro like
drilled when
alone
they pull
outside of
them
his
out.
crate,
What I mean
like
by that
without
is,
a crate
you see
for like
those little set plays where
2
he's
hours,
pushing around the
like,
corner
completely fine.
immediately as that flash comes around. They do all of that stuff on Haven too, and it's taken them some time, but they look there. Their executes were really
Yeah,
good.
for the crate training for the dog,
during
put
their
him in crate,
walkouts, you were talking
and then
about
you
how
bring
there
him
was different
outside like
moves with the
every so
teams,
often,
and
every
it
like
almost
hour
like Optic
intervals.
felt
You bring
all
him
of this
outside,
pressure.
you play with them
I
a
mean,
bit.
going into map
You wait for
2,
them to go
I
pee.
think
They
should
don't
be
go
feeling
pee.
pretty
Put them back in the
confident.
crate.
They have the momentum
Rinse and
behind them,
repeat.
Jess.
Yeah, I mean,
If they
what
pee,
Sideshow said before
then
about
you
the fact that the Neon was running
you basically
riot
give
around
positive
Fracture. I mean, there was a
reinforcement,
moment there
and
where we
so
saw
they
Fox, the
they
IGL,
notice
of
that they
course,
get praise every
besides
time they pee
Xerxes,
outside, so
step
they
to the
start
side and
doing that
hold a
more often.
crossfire upon one
But then
of those
also
unders that we
you
saw
give
him
them
run time
like
and time
house
again.
freedom
So
for like
the predictability
10,
from Victor came
10,
out a little
15,
bit
5
throughout
minutes.
that
Like
half.
really
I think
depends on
that
you,
was one
but
thing that
you let them
Xerxes
like
ran
kind of
into. I
like
would have
roam
liked
around
to
the house because you
have
don't
read
have to
into
worry
a
about
few
them
more of the
peeing
plays that
anywhere after
Optic
they
were
peed
putting on the
outside.
board. I think they were focused too much on what they were doing rather than adapting and reactionary plays towards Optic, and that's something that Haven, which should be a more comfortable stomping ground for them, they will be able to do. So I would like to see them read the plays and what the purpose of Neon is going to be around that map and have those crossfires should that be necessary. There was a lot of solo peaks, and I think who was it? It was either I was going to say Michael Hypoc for those who don't know, because we're so close
cool
we call
like
by the
that,
first.
yeah,
We're cool like that. We know them by
She's
the
cool
first
like
name.
that with Hypoc, by
Pansy
the
and
way.
Hypoc.
So you two gang up on me when I say it, but when Jess says it, it's perfectly reasonable, isn't
I
it?
mean, look, we're part of our own clique, so
J
I'm
and
sorry,
J,
my man.
baby.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's what it
Sideshow.
is. But Pansy, they said spread thin across the map. That was what Xerxes unfortunately fell victim to when they were on Fracture. This is a big map. Couple of, not just a couple of sites, but multiple sites upon which they have to focus on. Could they fall victim to the same threat again?
Okay, Josh, we're looking at the stage again. Xerxes, what are they thinking right now? I mean, they came out in that first half on fire. They were battling, and then that second half, I was just like, it hit like 6-11 at one point. I was kind of looking at you like, what's going down here?
Sure. Well, in this map, you're expecting them to run a double flash composition where they're really going to be able to turn up the tempo. And I think controlling the tempo is going to be the name of the game. And when both teams are going to be trying to get as aggressive as possible.
What's your favorite anime
you've
opening?
Got a neon on the side
I would
of
say
Optic, zooming around. I mean, just people running from side to side. So
one of my favorite anime
hard,
openings,
for Xerxes
even though
to
the
be
anime is complete dog shit, I think the domestic girlfriend opening is really, really good.
They might
but holy fuck, man, that anime is actually dog shit. That's probably like one of the worst animes ever made.
Sure.
But of course, all of this is even assuming they're going to be running the same comps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw a change on Fracture. I actually thought that was necessarily out of all the, 2 out of the 3 times we saw Optic run that composition on Fracture, they lost it. So, you know what? A change might have been necessary, and therefore, it worked for them.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, then probably go and tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that out there, because maybe is there an opportunity here? The only team Xerxes loses to on this map in their
Dude, that
entire
opening is
region
actually such a
Paper
banger, but
Okay.
so it's pretty good.
Jess, Sideshow, I hate to cut you off here, but we are into our Prime Gaming Agent Select. We're gonna get this.
No way they play Haven. They play.
Man, that's
Wait, are they gonna play?
Get rid of the Astra. Don't want to see that
Neon?
anymore. Marved, we have seen some critical TikTok Omen plays.
Oh!
Okay. Out here on the KO. So they used to run the breach here, which gives you, all of that setup.
Wait, I need the analyst on this. Wait, hold up. What? What was their pass
This is
comp?
going to be pretty different. All of Crashy's, prep on that agent that he pulled out on Fracture now goes over to a completely
Oh, we couldn't
different
see
play.
it.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by this. You've still got double flash, but you don't have the fault line, for example, to control a lobby.
Wait, this is Haven, right?
Breach is super powerful on Haven, and some of those are kind of gone disappeared.
Wait.
Also, I mean, I was complimenting before.
This is Haven,
whether on
right?
the desk or in private with you before Sideshow. I said,
Are they playing Haven without a Sova?
On the KO, I think his defensive KO was really good. I'm just wondering whether or not that's going to be something that Finesse
They've
can
always
pick
played
up
it
and run with
Neon
as well.
and Haven now.
Okay,
Really?
so I know y'all think you're cool with like the players and Michael or whatever, but
damn, I
I'm
just
cool
don't know
with
their comp then.
Lauren. So Lauren, take it away with oh yeah, Hypog,
Yeah, that guy.
Just kidding, love y'all.
It's rough out here, ain't it, Mike? It's rough.
They
It's
use
good to be
Neon
back,
for
right?
the N86.
Yeah, well, I guess not so much for me.
I'm surprised.
But, okay, we do need to start kind of leaning into this one because as much as the map one,
I feel like Silver on Haven's still really good.
Seeing what Optic can do, this is an elimination game. We need to kind of roll it back a bit here and kind of talk about the comps a little bit for me here because there are some adjustments that caught your eye as well as the desks.
Yeah, I mean,
also the no breach.
This for me,
I feel like breach is very
reinforcement
pretty important
of what we
on
saw in
Haven.
map 1, which is this support structure, right, for Optic. And there's a little bit of an argument to be made, the differences, but it's almost like the confirmation of
a lot of teams have been running it, and I've seen why. It's really
maybe
good.
Kind of a difference here for the green light, for what kind of decides when Optic go.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he's opened up here. No surprise, finds a headshot.
Oh.
Sushi Boys will fall. Scary, actually, but Surf's walked down mid.
I feel like we've got a POV here. That's exciting. Thank you, observers. I'm sure nothing has gone wrong, and we're just really into scary POV. Okay, we've got free cameras, hey. Site control looking like it's fully gathered. And we look at who's holding the flank, and it's going to be Yay.
Oh.
Captures Surf.
One bullet.
Dips back a little.
One bullet, one headshot.
The time's a bit of an issue now, isn't it? You've got to get past Yay. And now the rest of the team who've actually fallen back as well to support that. So he's actually going to dip away, rejoin the rest of them. And it's very well composed and very well considered.
And just to bail out, make sure that Ye stays standing, even with 10 HP now. He can post up a little deeper. Scary. I mean, it's taking him forever to get here.
Oh, he got it.
Another one. One left in the chamber, finds the headshot, and it's all but concluded here. Marv's going to find one. Fox will find a consolation, but a clean pistol round from Optic there. And again, Xerxia tried to get a little weird with it. The first blood doesn't go in their favor, and unfortunately, I mean, the response is immediate from Optic.
Yeah, I do want to see the, I guess, turnaround from Xerxia a little bit here in my mind. I want to see them find that form, and this takes the wind out of your sails, doesn't it? Just Yay opening up with a nice round at the beginning. Nothing necessarily too flashy, but just solid play. Just a casual 3K, right?
Yep.
It's just super, super solid. And again, I want to see Xerxia really kick things off, though. I want this to be a closer game. I want all 3 maps. Screw me, I guess. I want to see as much Valorant as possible. And if that means we have to see Sushi Boys activate Scary, find a little bit more form here, find a little bit of something that really enhammers us as already, it's not looking good. Sushi Boys going to go straight down, and this is crispy work from Optic.
Just going through the motions. Yeah, I mean, again.
Oh!
Are you joking?
Oh, Yay.
I mean, there's a weapon switch in there as well. He actually pulls out the ghost. I mean, don't peek him.
Don't peek Yay. Oh, dearie me.
I mean, this is the terrifying thing, right? Because you think back to that performance versus the guard, and things kind of fell apart on the defense, right? But to have somebody on a sentinel still able to achieve this on attack, right? It's disgusting. I mean, look how close he is to the Tour de Force already.
And Surf is now...
Get him another kill.
Why not? Well, if you can, why not? Surf's going to put up a damn good try to not let that happen, but... Well, that's 3 players on the other side of that. And I think he knows he's going to have to be real sharp. Not going to happen. Crashy's comfy on the catch, but please show me a replay. Please. Maybe put it into slow-mo, because my brain is not quick enough to keep up with what we just saw.
I mean, the timing is absolutely devastating for the searching players, but the fact that he can still adjust there
actually insane how quick
hit both of those shots is
you can
just
take out
disgusting.
the chamber share. Yeah, I mean, rightfully so, though. You're really literally replacing ability with a gun.
Yes, this is fine.
It's just like, oh, yeah, the ghost isn't working. Ghost ain't working for me. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, all right.
He can throw a rifle in here again. You try to kill, you fall, you've got the tour de force.
Beauty of chamber, right? But okay, by coming out for Xerxia, I want to see this. Stop the rot. Stop Ye, who's now been seemingly unleashed. He's right next to Victor. They're trying to get in, and well, Victor has Ye a little bit further back, but do they know that Victor's gone this far forward? Well, now they do. Opens up for a trade. B-side not quite on a platter yet, as Fox is going to fill the void. And Sushi Boy's on the swing. He's not
that was a big kill from Marv right there.
He's gone for a couple of rounds like these, and he's not quite stuck the landing. And now I'm seeing 2 rifles come through. FNS and Ye both going to be pretty much happily get into this. Ye now removed. Fox is going to create a little bit of a path back through Garage, which is vital for now. But Luke is in the back lines. Crashes quick pop flash could have been great, but not going to happen. Tips around. Fox on the hunt.
By time.
And you're right. Time of the essence. And the spike going to go down.
Player standing.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't activate his Seekers.
Already had been considered earlier. Here's a couple of audio cues. Makes his presence known. Oh my gosh, dude. Targets in a heartbreaking round for Xerxia here.
That's a huge cushion as well. I mean,
obviously,
that was a bonus right there.
About the opportunity here to run the tour de force. But look at the money we're looking at in round 4 for Optic. It is ridiculous. And by the way, the audible is so quick there. Yeah. We're talking about these synergies for in terms of the one-by combo with the stun and the orbital strike, right? As soon as they find the kill on Sushi, they know that they're going to be able to find space through Garage towards C. And I mean, it's literally instantaneous.
And I know this sounds a bit bizarre, but I'm almost heartbroken for Sushi because you can see how much he is trying to make impact here. In the last couple of rounds, he is putting his life on the line for it, but he's just, being kind of outdone at this point. And sometimes it do be like that, and it sucks to see, but for now he has to keep, picking himself up and keep going back at it. That's a hard reality of this and the harsh reality of it all. But this round shouldn't be too much to write home about, as it looks like this B takes underway. Scary has managed to thread the gap. Beautiful one from Scary, finding 2 off the rip. Victor blinded, overwhelmed.
Wait,
Xerxia,
they just got
remember who they are. They stop everything that Optic were trying to do. A stark reminder of this team is someone to be feared. There's already Marv now presented what could be an unwinnable situation. Look how many players are just watching the other side of this, and he knows it. And that could be quite interesting. It finds one.
Oh!
We're talking about TikTok plays. There's one for you. There's one for you.
I've been locked down, all right, for like 11
You've been
days.
stuck on TikTok.
My mental health is in the bin. All right, please don't do this. However, 3-1. Now,
that's the round the Xerxia turn.
Where is this? Look at this. Whoa. Stunning stuff. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Because this could have been a spiral to a very bad scoreline.
Well, we talked about on Fracture, right? There was a crucial round where saying, actually, this is the one that Xerxia need to stop. Like, almost kind of stop the bleeding, because that's how it feels early on here. They're out battered in the first 4 rounds, and you're right, a little bit of a shift here.
Let's see if those flashes are on the money this time. Caught a little bit of a team flash there, but it's fine. Victor can still carry on forward, but there's a player waiting. It's Sushi. Still going to at least get a fair fight-ish. Still going to go Victor's way, and now the rest of the side looking a little bit more vulnerable. Scary on the other side, looking more scared than anything. Tries to dip away into the
swamp. The timing he caught right there.
Too aware. Surflo takes space on the other side of the map, trying to fight it out.
Surf?
Does do just that. Spike now lost.
Dude,
and
what?
Xerxia finally putting their foot down. This is everything they needed. Marv left a million miles away from the spike, essentially, at this point. Got to get past Surf. And the other players now all congregating around this side. Marv going to try and bait this out, spin through the smoke, and doesn't get much for it. Surf doing very well there.
Well, this is the sort of round where, and if this continues to develop, this is really going to test that support system we're talking about, right? If Xerxia can make this fast and loose and try and catch Optic off guard, it's going to be really difficult.
Is Tenzin enough to play later? I mean, I got some sleep, but I gotta see when
Okay, Optic, they've dictated the pace.
I gotta see.
It's been wild. There's your
what is it called?
Right, and it's hard
when this match finishes, like all the matches, because I just got my SSN recently for the United States, and I need to open a bank account.
They're literally like, let's find where he is, shut him down, because actually, I mean,
Neo, I have to go into like a branch for that. So I'll see if I can do it today. I mean, if
feasibility of
if the match is finished quick, then I'll probably do that. But if I don't have enough time,
literally completely mitigate that damage.
Then
again, soak up the alarm bot, maybe pull out a nano swarm or something like that, and he still kind of has that sustain on site to at least exist for a few seconds, right? At least a good fact finder for then Optic to follow through. But this next round for me is really important. We're now seeing again Optic. I won't say they're completely
Have you checked out the
reset.
pulse room mouse? No, I have not.
Victor has his ultimate. They're going to invest something in here.
That's too important to do that first.
That cushion was so.
I mean, the thing is, like, if I can't do it today, because I literally just got it today, then there's always tomorrow.
It is a real test. In terms of,
and if it's not tomorrow, it's always the day after that.
Dictating the rhythm, the pace of this game.
Yeah, this whole game feels like a fever dream when you watch these two play. The pace is unbelievable. I mean, when we look at kind of the extremes of pace as well and how you dictate tempo, right? You've got some teams coming into this playing this super late, I guess it Navi style, you know, execute all that stuff, where it's just, you know, super late in the day, 30 seconds, very choreographed. Yeah, I think that's the other word I could have gone for. But again, it's nice to see a refresher of two teams that are willing to flip the switch. But it can be such a brutal bloodbath. And now you're talking about the purchase. There is a purchase here for Optic, but it's far from perfect. And on the other side, for Xerxes...
How's a thrifty calculated? When a team is saving their money and they win the round.
Of his whereabouts. Again, they're going to challenge.
I don't know how the direct calculation is set off, but
this time again just plants the seeds, whether or not he progresses through. But again, a commitment to hold garage here. As Optic actually drift back towards
Kiddo just woke up Munchie and he startled me.
Terrifying, holding such a close line. He tries to get out of there, needs to escape, and he does. Victor can't close the gap. Sushi
oh yeah, Surf, go for more. Oh, never mind.
That's towards middle. Yeah, with the trade for Fox to fill the void. Do they even know he's here? Optic going to pick up the pace, and they haven't checked on this yet. Scary still on the side. It's not pretty, but it's got the job done. Yay going to power on forward.
Ooh, Yay can win. Yay can win.
It's all on Yay now, 1v2, but he's got the spike down. And it is Yay.
Look at the respect given. The lockdown in
you have to.
Sushi, got to be careful here.
But he's going exploring. Yeah, he wants to get aggressive, and it's the right call, but can he make the right shot? Yes, he can! And now 3 seconds, he has to get out of there, though. If he gets detained, he's done. A couple more seconds, he's done for. Detained in the defuse. Cruz,
that's a boner kill.
Guess this one. Sit it and get the job done. Defuse happened, and Yay negated.
Wait, couldn't he have...
there's a gap long. I'm not sure if he's just respecting the possibility Cruz has that
aftershock. Wait a second.
Was the, if we can get a replay, I want to see if that cubby was actually available.
The cubby was
he could have just won here, right?
Available. It was safe from the lockdown there. I don't know if that's just the fear of the utility. Also, Xerxes must be thinking, what is going on? Because Yay has an operator on their light fire round.
Yeah.
Like somebody else is
running around. He had such a chance with that. Oh, there was a spot.
I think the problem here is Yay is so fearful of getting traded. He doesn't want to commit to breaking the lockdown. There's lots of problems there. I think actually, I'm not even sure if Xerxes had the crossfire.
So he's afraid of aftershock?
Well, right back into things though, and look at this, coming straight out from Victor, going to just try and take a second, pause for thought as that flash comes in, clears through Garage, but he wants to continue. Sushi Boy's put to task because he's the one trying to slow him down, but already the site is under stress, it's under scrutiny. Victor is trying to get in their face, FNS behind him, but there's Xerxes finally. Sushi Boys and Surf keep control of it. Surf can see nothing, vision removed.
What's going on?
He still stands.
What?
And this time, he makes it work.
Blink and you miss it. What is that? What is that? That is just, it's terrifying pace from Optic.
What was happening?
Actually, they weather the storm.
Yes, they do.
It comes down to a 1v1 when you think there's no way Xerxes hold on to this, right? Surf's got 7 different pieces of utility flying at him. He's stunned up. He's got a panic cloud burst. Then pop the blade storm, and still this comes to a 1v1.
One enemy remaining.
Feels like a minute on the round there.
What a ridiculous round.
Sorry, I flashed. Hard clear left.
Oh yeah, hard clear left. In the chaos there, make sure you hard clear left. Yeah, come on.
And there is no rest for the Wicked. Could go right back at it. Look at it, Victor again. They found a pressure point and they are not stopping
the push. What the fuck is happening?
Let's see if they do hard clear left, because that is going to be the next problem. They do.
He hard clear left.
Clears out Sushi and around the back of the site. Surfs around and he knows he's in trouble. How does he find this pick? How does he stay alive? He can't, because Marv is behind him. Ye's right there and it's a shutdown. Blink and you miss it. You might just miss this whole game.
He hard cleared left.
Space that one could have played out. It was like 40 seconds start to finish for 2 rounds.
Just gonna catch my breath for a sec.
Well, they've broken the money.
Analyze.
They've broken the money. Xerxes now are going to be scrambling for answers. I mean,
Look
what
at the
do
time.
you do?
It's 1:30. I don't know what time these rounds have concluded. It's got to be above a minute easily. Easily. God damn.
Do you know what the crazy thing is to still see them actively addressing things on the fly? They're looking to actually perfect this rhythm.
And the one thing about setting tempo,
they're just doing it until it doesn't stop. They're doing it. They're doing it until it doesn't work anymore.
Those adaptations, and that's exactly
it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
Victor just slicing through them like a hot knife through butter. Xerxia are just stunned. Like, how do you deal with this? How do you slow this down? This ain't the round to do it. I mean, you barely got a buy, but they're trying the best they can. Crew's still going to connect towards Victor, but the site's theirs. And you're down to, what, 3? You got Cruz, Surf, and Scary. Okay, back through Garage. Yeah, he's got it. Gets out of danger, too. No worries there. Crashies then fills the gap. They've already got good information of more players. And Crashies actually might be... Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's weird. That's worked.
What?
Okay, okay. We... Scary. Yeah, it's cooked at this point. Time to back away, but I mean, Mike, again, let's talk about when you set the pace like this, right? When you keep doing this, you're drawing out response, right? You're drawing out that next layer from someone like, you know, Xerxia here, right? They have to address and adjust, but you're now dictating the pace so far, you're that next step ahead.
There are so few answers to how
Wait,
well
the ads ran when
because
I didn't fucking run it before the game. My bad.
There's so little that Xerxia can actually do to address.
I keep forgetting to run them.
Do you give up the sites? I mean, you've already seen them evacuate through Garage, right? So already Sushi Boys had to fall away from Garage. He sat in that cubby, already got addressed. You heard it literally mid-round.
Oh, they're gonna do the same. No, they're not doing it.
Love you guys.
They've done it 3 rounds in a row and it worked, but
what do you do with this? Okay,
it conditions them to set up the breach here.
Let's see if you can out-op them, pushing through. And now they've hit the switch. Now that pace has changed.
Xerxia have ultimates to make use of here, but whether or not they want to start getting proactive now, it certainly doesn't feel comfortable to do so. Actually going to stack 3 across towards A site here.
And what a pace change to pull out at this point.
Again, the problem is what sort of indicators do you have here?
Ooh, Vic!
Victor is on fire right now.
Oh, he's nasty.
He is hitting everything.
Yeah, he is. Literal Ferrari peak at this point. And now you pull the pick off that A site, you're going to pop out the Seekers, that goes through. Crashies can happily follow those in. Okay, B side's ours, no problems. Clear the utility on the way, 50 seconds. And Xerxia have to respect this, they can't challenge mid-rounds. And again, look at the flash!
Oh, he got dinked!
Oh, it's smothering. This is almost hard to watch because the answers are so hard to come by.
They really are. And Optic look absolutely clinical right now. It's pixel perfect. And this is a great adjustment as well for this sort of round. They slow work the early round and they find a gap, and there's absolutely nobody there to fight it on the side of Xerxia. Now forced to, again, they're in a financial chokehold now. They have to hold on to these weapons. So again, this one, it could get out of hand so quickly. I mean, it already feels like it's out of hand. This is the 7th for Optic.
We have to see Sushi Boys activate Scary, find a little bit more form here, find a little bit of something that really enamours. They're desperate to try and get this away, just really add insult to injury. Scary is fine, I don't think anyone can even get close to him at this point, but it's only the right.
Just going through the motions. Yeah, I mean...
Oh!
Are you joking? Xerxia have no space. There's no comfort zone on the
Let's make him try Neon. We tried Neon on this map.
Regardless of where Optic
I liked it. I don't think my team did, though.
A little bit of presence shown towards
I thought the jet was more valuable.
They confirmed something on the back of the Trailblazers being sent through, but then Victor's rewarded with a first blood. And Optic read it perfectly. They're almost like, yeah, cool, that'll pull the rotation. And the problem being, there's already 2 on A site behind that first blood. There's an extra body away.
And now bear in mind, Surf last time had the op, and he was going to be on put into Garage to try and deal with potentially this, I imagine. But now what do? You're stuck here, and you've already been noted that you're in this position. Close enough by, right? So they can already read this an adjustment. So Victor now is approaching this differently. There's the adjustment. They are so hyper aware of identifying any of the adjustments that Xerxia are trying to pull off. You have to almost go to the unthinkable, the unconsidered, if you're Xerxia, because right now Optic are just completely dominating pace here. But okay, first pick, they hit the brakes for a sec.
I mean, like I said, this comes back to Xerxia just have no way to even disrupt this default of Optic. And that paranoia is built now. Is the fast hit coming again? Yeah. Like, how deep do we play? I don't think the solution here is giving up for retakes, honestly. Yes, they have the Rolling Thunder, but we talk about repeating that success. If they keep giving up sites, it's...
Yeah, Optic has a good read right here. C is literally just free.
I don't know if they're fully sitting for retakes, because they're still losing...
Sushi has no util here.
Fight out in Garage, right? Like, obviously you can't give up the whole map, but it's sitting somewhere in between. Okay. I mean... You don't need things to go any better for you.
No, exactly.
It's gone fine. Yeah. Fox. Trying to make any sort of approach. Yay. Well, okay, that was little, you know, moment of a fleeting second, but it matters not. This is all 5 players standing now, make it 4. Victor, yeah, he's been found, but he's the man who does the early work. Doesn't need to close the rounds as well. Marv closing the gap. There it is. This is domination. We have not seen.
Are running rings around.
Oh shit! The teabag is coming out.
It's. I guess this is one way you stop them from getting into their own, you know, pace-fought game, is that you turn the tempo so high that it's just unbearable. The pressure is just crushing them.
I mean, it's not a pretty purchase here. There's 2 Spectres operated back online for Surf, but we haven't seen an awful lot of value out of that. And I've got to say it again, it's
tactical crouching.
A slow start for Xerxia. Not seeing the same things in terms of their win conditions that I don't want to say they were reliant on previously, but they were so pivotal for them that there's completely absent in this series so far, Lauren.
Let's see what the approach is this time from Optic. Looks like that. Look towards B again. Here comes that early clear. There's the pop flash. Yeah, it takes a little bit of a tickle from the utility, but he's still fine. He's taken the space. He's done his job. Once again, finds the side. Do they try and fight for this midway through?
Dude, Vic is like, Vic is creating so much space for them. Holy shit. This guy's, I want to see the entry success rate from Vic right now.
Just got 2. Surf and Scary. The unthinkable. Potentially the unwinnable.
It's looking like a 2-0. I will say it.
Waits for it. Gets denied. Good shot from Surf. And a chance.
The next Slayer is Yay, though.
Yes,
He's
and
posted up here.
Yes, determined. Don't peek Yay. Okay, that's one way to stop him. He can't see. That's good. That's a good start. We like that. Okay, don't. Oh, God, he's so close to this. Yeah, okay, he's still fine. He's still fine as Scary now, a 1v2, and this entire half has lived up to his name, which is not probably what he had wanted. Crashies to close.
But this is the 9-3 curse.
9-3. I'm just glad we don't get paid by the hour, because this is going to be a quick game.
I mean, the problem being there's so few positives to take away from that for Xerxia, and that's literally just because Optic are playing this to perfection. You can't even say, oh yeah, they're having a bad game. You know, they're losing gunfights. This is precision from Optic, and it's absolutely deadly.
Oh, it's a lockout. I haven't seen a game like this in a while, and once again, I can't even be too critical to Xerxia about this, because this has been just a blitz from Optic, right? Like, they have been playing absolutely out of their mind. The pace has been unbelievable, and tempo was the key word that Sideshow brought up, and I think we have to close on that one, because 9-3,
you remember MV versus X10 in Champs? It's 9-3 half. Dude, was that a 9-3 half on Haven?
Yeah, not envious of Xerxia right now. I mean, this could be their final moment. A little bit hard to watch at times, to be completely honest. I mean, I think there was a point where I looked over at Jess and she just sighed.
Of course I sighed. Of course, what do you do? Because all I did was blink, look up, blink, look down, and the round was over.
Yeah.
If you're Xerxia right now, which I have to point out as a critical part, because, you know, I've been a bit of a hype girl for Xerxia and a bit of a critic for Optic. This is why Optic was one of the favorites coming into this tournament. When they do stuff like that, that was beyond impressive. Yeah. And you said setting the tempo and whatnot, and a man who's meant to stop that on your screen right now, did he put a dent in it? No.
Not particularly, and you can't put this on Surf's shoulders at all. It's about how his team set him up, but if there's any silver lining whatsoever here for Xerxia, you're about to go into your attack half, and Optic have been averaging only 4 rounds on their defense in North America on Haven. So you have a window of opportunity here to set up Surf as well as you possibly can and get those attack rounds. The problem is, I can do a bit of quick math, and they only need
Xerxia have been here before.
They would have won the
That's
game.
all I'm saying.
So you have to
they have done it before
on your attack side than previously.
You said his teammates need to set him up. One of the most disappointing parts was that we were talking about historically as well. You and I had spoken, Sideshow, about this. How many times Xerxia had set traps for Optic, previously MV before this? Why was there not nano swarms towards Garage? How many times did we see Neon run in time after time?
I saw the Neon slide over the top of some nano swarms as well. So.
Naturally, there was no chaining of these.
Hello.